Today, on Beyond.
He was never going to marry her at one time, was he?
Actually, I think, yeah. At one point
I think
they were.
so.
Was there another woman in her father's life? But first,
Matthew called to say he was coming home, and then he never showed up. And we became alarmed and started looking for him. We notified the police, and we never heard from him. It wasn't until 24 hours later that we did hear from the police that they had recovered his body.
the man standing trial for Matt's murder was a young student he had been mentoring.
I was in shock. I think I'm probably still in some shock, disbelief. I know that he's gone, that he's not coming back, but there's still a part of me that still feels, a part of my brain thinks that this is not real, that's a bad dream.
It just makes me angry that it was, you know, someone that he considered a friend.
Matt's widow, Krista, is now left alone to raise their 2 young children.
That morning he didn't wake. He usually wakes me up before he goes to work, and he didn't wake me up. That's one thing I thought about when I found out is why didn't he wake me up? Why couldn't I give him one last hug or kiss before he left?
Using his extraordinary psychic ability to communicate with spirits, he's transformed lives by unlocking mysteries and sharing secrets from the other side. James Van Praagh, best-selling author, renowned medium, and your connection to the world beyond.
Hi, ladies. You are Sheila?
Yes.
Yes, Sheila James. Nice to meet you. And you are Krista, yeah. Krista. And this was, your son was murdered, right? And that's your husband, yeah? How long ago did this happen?
April of this year.
April, so just not too far back. Not too far back.
No.
Okay. Well, he's definitely here. When I sat down, I felt this man, and he's just and very nervous. He's very. Do you think you're nervous? He's even more nervous. And I tell you, he does not like to be in front of public people. He's very shy, and he's okay. And he's saying to me, "This is something I wouldn't want to do." So it's not of his choosing to do this because he's a very private person, and he would rather. He's very to himself a lot, you know. You know, he was always to himself. And I think that Krista, you are someone that he really opened up to, because there aren't many people he opens up to. You understand that? And I don't think there are many other women before you either, because I think you're it. You understand that? Because he's telling me you were it, you're it, you're it. And that, that you have to understand how much love he has for you, he's saying, has for you, not had, has for you, because he's still alive. I also see a caricature of him, like a drawing of him, okay? Like a caricature that someone does. Do you have this? You aware of having this caricature thing of his?
When he was little, we did one at an amusement park.
Yeah, amusement park. And don't you still have that somewhere? Did that?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Because he knows that you have it or you've seen it recently.
Yes.
Okay.
It's in the bottom of a drawer, actually.
And you saw it
We
recently?
were looking for something else and come across it.
And you came across
Yes.
it. Okay. And that was very recent, wasn't it?
Yes.
Okay, good. Where he works, was it a company? A big company where he works? Like a big company? Because I don't like some people that are there at that company. Okay? I do not like them. I feel there's people that would stab him in the back. And I feel that, I don't know if they were involved in his murder, but that's what he's telling me.
Yes.
Yes.
Is that right?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yes.
This is what he's telling me.
Yes.
Okay? So I don't know what you guys have
Exactly.
found out or what you know, but I'm telling you what he's telling me.
Yes.
Is there someone involved in the company that, or is in jail right now, or is, okay,
Yes.
good, good,
Yes.
good. There's also, he's telling me, money, which is involved in some way, and there was like some kind of a scam, and there was a blackmail thing, and there was like taking money from something and pushing it somewhere else, and going to uncover some things, and this whole, you understand this?
Yes.
Part of it, yeah.
That's
We're
what he's
not-
going on about.
yeah.
It's like uncovering these secrets and this behavior, if you will. Yeah? So he's talking to me about that.
Yes.
Krista, he loves you so much, honey. He loves you so much. Is there a rocking chair you have in the bedroom? Is there a chair in the bedroom? Is there a rocking chair somewhere in your house?
It used to be.
There used to be a rocking chair. Is there a rocking chair like on a porch somewhere or a swing or something?
The swing, the kids.
I got a kid's rocking chair
You have a kid's rocking chair. Okay. Where is it located?
in my daughter's bedroom.
Okay. Would you please ask her if it starts rocking by itself sometimes? Doesn't it?
Yes.
Thank you. Let's see go. There's your proof. Okay?
Yes.
That's your proof he has for you. It's him. It's him. It's your husband. All right? So you know it's him around you. I want to tell you, Sheila, that he's in your kitchen a lot, okay? And I'm hearing something in the cupboards, and it's just, Spirit will do this to let you know they are alive, they're around you, and not to worry about him.
We have an intercom system, and that's where the main thing
It's
is.
in the kitchen.
And sometimes
Beep.
even at 2 or 3 o'clock at night,
Beep.
it'll buzz and it'll continue to buzz, and we have to get up and go look to see
I
what's
wonder who
going
it
on.
is. Who could it be? Yeah, it's him. It's him, okay? He's going to look out for you for someone, okay? Yeah. He's going to look out for you for someone. He said, I knew this was happening. I told you this was going to happen. I told you something was wrong at work. And he said, I knew it. I knew it. I didn't listen to it.
2 weeks before, he had a dream, and that somebody was choking him. He woke up out of his sleep and couldn't breathe, and that's how he died.
And he didn't listen to it. He had the signs. He had
Yeah.
the signs from Spirit.
Yeah.
I think that we're given a choice sometimes. I think we're given a choice sometimes. I know that.
And in that dream, he said,
Can I tell you something also, though? He's telling me that he's trying to help you from Spirit. And he's trying to help you. Would you let him do his work? Would you let him help you from there?
That's what I was just getting ready to say. He said, hurry
Hello,
up.
psychic, professional.
Yeah, he said, hurry up. He
Yeah.
said, hurry up in the dream, and I was wondering if that meant hurry up
You have
and
to
learn more, get more
Let him
spiritual.
do his job from Spirit. Let him help you. Learn to listen. I got to tell you, he loves you so much because you love him for who he is.
Yes.
You know, you really do. You love him for who he is. And he's very choked up. He's very emotional, and he's honored that you're here, that you've come here today to speak with him.
My daughter, the rocking chair's in, she, every night she sings. And one night I walked in there and said, who are you singing to?
Daddy.
He goes, my daddy, silly.
He's there. He goes
My-
every night. He goes good night to her.
He
Every
said-
night he kisses her good night.
He said, my daddy loves it when I sing to him. It's
Why is
just-
it so hard for you to believe that?
And the same thing with my son.
I don't understand why it's so hard for
He
people to
says
believe
that daddy
this.
told him how to beat this video game that he has never beat before. and
He's
he
still their
beat it.
daddy. He's still
I
around
know.
them. See, kids are still open.
Yeah.
They haven't become
Does he talk to
conditioned.
them? Does he?
All of the time. All the time. All right?
Yeah,
Okay. I'll leave you with that.
all right.
Okay. Thank you very much. Is there someone involved in the company or is in jail right now?
Sheila, I know someone is on trial for your son's murder. If it's not too difficult for you, can you tell us what happened?
Yes, as far as we know so far, the information is that it was, James said, someone that worked in our company business. Our son worked there, and this person worked there as well. And he asked our son for a ride, and being who he is, he went out of his way to give this guy a ride, and he ended up at some point deciding to rob my son, and ended up choking him to death.
Oh, boy. And this is someone he tried to help.
Not just at work, but through, my son coached basketball, and this was one of the basketball players that he was trying to get a scholarship for.
Oh, my goodness.
There's also, he's telling me, money which is involved in some way.
He was killed on April the 11th, and he had just gotten his tax return, and he had cashed the check 2 days prior, and he had about $2,500 on him at that day. So we don't know if they knew
About
he had
that.
that kind of money, or if it was just by accident that they happened to rob him at the time that he did have the money.
Was there anything James said you heard out there today in this reading that gives you any sort of comfort?
Right after the show, he said,
Okay.
you're about to get married. And I was going to ask him that question if he approved of my boyfriend, if my husband approved of my boyfriend during the show. And we ran out of time, and he said, you're about to get married. And I
Is
said,
that true?
no. But I asked him, I was like, well, does he like my boyfriend? He goes, he loves your boyfriend. He sent him to you. And that was a big comfort.
Did you get what you were hoping for today? I know you came a long way.
Mostly, I think I wanted more than anything comfort for Krista. I know that she's been dealing with the, is it okay, the boyfriend, and how would Matt feel about that, and it's difficult for all of us, and she got that.
Still to come.
He's telling me there was plumbing problems.
Why is she throwing money down the drain?
I feel like you were overcharged. Sorry.
Plus, a viewer calls in to ask about her son's murder.
So I feel like it must have been money for drugs.
Right.
Did they find this out?
Yes, they did.
Okay.
What else will James reveal? Find out next on Beyond.
You know, I get so many calls and letters from viewers who want readings but can't make it to Los Angeles. So today I have Cheryl from Wisconsin on the phone. Hi, Cheryl.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. Who do you want to try and reach today?
I was hoping to reach my brother Aaron. He was killed in Milwaukee, Wisconsin in July of 1999.
Okay. Was he killed outside, on the outside?
No, I don't think so.
Was he murdered?
Yes, he was.
Was there a robbery involved in this too? Like,
Yes.
okay. Because I keep on getting a sense of money being taken and valuables being taken,
Yes.
like, and robbery. I also feel he was beat up a little bit. I feel there was something going on there. Did he live by himself?
No, he had one roommate.
Well, I see him by himself, living by himself.
I think that the roommate worked another shift, so he was probably alone a lot.
I see him by himself. And I want to ask you, where he lived, was there stores there? Like, was there a downtown area he went to?
Yes.
Okay, and was he frequenting downtown area?
Yes.
Okay, his apartment also, was that downtown?
Yes.
Okay. Because I'm being shown like a downtown area with stores, and I see apartments over the stores.
Uh-huh.
That's what I'm seeing, okay?
Okay.
I think there's drugs related here, not to him, but I think the people who robbed him
Yes.
or beat him up, there's something to do with drugs.
Yes.
So I feel like it must have been money for drugs.
Right.
Did they find this out?
Yes, they did.
Okay. Are there two sisters he has?
No.
Who has two sisters, two girls?
I have 3 girls.
Is there 2 and 1, like 2 living in one place and then 1 living somewhere else or something?
No, I have a 9-year-old daughter, and I also had twins after he died.
You had twins?
Yes.
Okay. That's what it is. That's the 2 and the 1. Thank you. After he died, you had the twins?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Well, he's looking out for them, too.
Oh, I'm so glad to hear that.
Did you want to name one of the girls after him?
I did, yes.
Thank you. That's what you just said to me. Okay. He loves that you did that. I don't know. What about the quarters or finding a quarter or finding quarters?
When he died, it took me a long time to come back to the house where he didn't live at our house, but he had just moved a few weeks before that. And it took me a long time, and it was hard for me to come back into our childhood home. And when I did, I found a pile of his change on the couch where he left it. So I saved it, and I put it in a little velvet pouch that I carry with me all the time.
Okay. And there are quarters in there then?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know if there are 3 quarters in there.
I'm not sure.
You should go look. I'll hold. No, no. All right. I'm going to leave you with that, okay?
Uh-huh.
All right. Thanks, Cheryl.
Thank you.
Okay.
Coming up,
You're not married yet. Okay. Well, you will be.
wedding bells are ringing, but she has no idea. Find out what she has to say about it next on Beyond.
I want to come up here, this lady here. There's a man that's coming through, and he's talking about antique cars or having. Are you sisters?
I'm her daughter.
You're her daughter. Your father's passed over, this lady here, yes?
Yes.
And there's another man with him that's coming in here with him. So I don't know if it's a brother of your father's, the uncle that passed over? No? Who's the other man that's with him over there?
All I can think of is a grandfather.
Who's Robert? Is there a Robert?
That's him.
Thank you. I'm being told Robert. Is that Robert your father or Robert the brother? Robert your
My
father, yes?
father.
Good. That's his name. I'm going to call him Robert. He says, I'm Robert, and I want to talk. So he's coming talking. He used to either have a Model T car or old, you understand that? A Model T Ford, was it?
Yes.
And I feel like this classic car magazine or something, and I don't know if he used to keep this in the garage or it's a collectible, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay. Who's Jean or Jane? Jenny, Jeannie, Jean, Jane. J name with him? Is this
He had a grandmother, Josie.
Josie? No, that's not it. It's like a Janie sounding name or Jeannie sounding name.
He had a friend in high school named Jean.
Did he keep in touch with him?
It was a woman, yes.
Okay. He was never going to marry her at one time, was he? Was there ever talk
Actually, I think, yeah. At one point
I think
they were.
so.
I'd forgotten about
I
that.
think so. There's plumbing problems somewhere. You just had plumbing problems
was.
done recently, did you? He's telling me there was plumbing problems. We had to look into the plumbing. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it currently going on?
No, it's been fixed.
All right, but I feel like you were overcharged. Sorry. He's concerned about
you were right.
he's concerned about your living, where you live, your house, the place you're in.
Uh-huh.
I also want to ask you, there's something about either other people living there, I don't know if there's tenants involved, or there's someone else going to be living with you,
With me.
or at a property.
We still have their house. And
Okay, and you have
there's
tenants in that house?
Not
Okay.
yet.
Not yet.
Okay.
But we just sold one that they had tenants.
They had tenants in there. Okay, good, because I'm hearing tenants in my head here. I'm going to tell you, though, the back part, the plumbing is screwed up or was messed up. I
Okay.
think there was water damage at one point. I think the
Yes.
floorboards needed
Yes.
to be
Yes.
replaced. Do you understand the
Exactly.
floorboards
Yes.
being soaking wet? Thank you. And this is what he's showing me here, okay? Good. Isn't it something? You never know. Because he is very detailed, and, you know, it took him a lot to get that house, your father.
Yes, that's
Okay?
true.
It was a big deal for him to get that house. There's a lady coming in here also right now. I don't know if this is your mother that's passed over. You understand this? And I want to talk about a four-poster bed. Okay?
You have a four-poster bed.
Do you have the four-poster
bought it
bed?
for her.
She bought
Okay.
me
This lady is talking to me about the four-poster bed. I don't know why she's talking to me about that. I don't know if it belonged to her, or if she had a four-poster bed, or if you just
She bought me one.
she bought you one. Thank
Yeah.
you. I want to tell you that the furniture you got there for your place, and I know you're married, aren't you married? You're not married yet.
No.
Okay. Well, you will be. She's referring to things matching in your room.
It was a bedroom set that she bought.
Thank you. Okay.
Yeah.
And do you have that? Are you missing a piece of it? Aren't you missing one of the pieces of the bedroom set?
When she bought it, there was a piece that she never bought.
Okay, there's a piece missing.
Yeah.
Does the bureau not match the rest of the set or something?
There's a shelf that
Right.
doesn't match with the rest of it.
Okay, okay. What about drawers, though? Is there some of the drawers in it? Do you
the
need a
dresser has-
dresser or something?
The
I
dresser
have
has drawers.
dressers in my drawers. Yeah.
Okay, okay. Does that not match?
It
But-
matches.
I don't know why she's going on about here. She's talking to me about you moving these things around. And I feel like things are not finished yet with this furniture.
Okay.
All right? Hold on. And she's talking about ironing things, and she no longer has to iron. And she used to have to iron a lot of clothes. I mean, that was her thing.
My dad liked his shirts starched.
But she used to do it all the time. It was ironing, ironing,
Yes,
ironing, ironing,
yes.
ironing. It's like some people don't iron everything, but she had to iron everything.
Everything.
And she said, that's a big deal. You would know about that growing up. You know about that.
Yes.
And she used to complain about it all the time, about the ironing all the time.
Yeah.
And she no longer has to do the ironing.
Oh, good. I'm glad.
I've got to give that to you. It's just little evidential things for you to know that that is her. Because you would understand that.
Yes.
I know there's a sister also
Yes.
that you have.
Yes.
Could you please give the sister a message from your mother and to please take care of herself because lately she hasn't been.
Okay.
You aware of that?
Yes.
Okay. I'll leave with that.
Thank
God
you.
bless. Okay. Who's Jean?
Did you understand why Jean came up in this reading?
I had to really, really think about that one for a minute. I had forgotten that he at one time was engaged to her.
What was the significance of that, you think?
Probably, it was very obscure, but I remember that he said that she wanted him to sell his airplane to buy her a baby grand piano. So he called off the engagement.
Some people don't iron everything, but she'd iron everything.
Everything.
Your mom, apparently, she doesn't have to iron anymore, no more
No.
housework. We like that. What do you think?
I think that's probably very true.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What do you think, Heather?
It sounds like she's happy, and that's good.
That is good, and that's a good way to wrap this up. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
We're glad you're here.
I have found in my work and many years of doing this that Spirit will only give us as much as we can handle. It's the hardest times when we really grow the most. So next time you have something difficult in life, look and see what the lesson is you're learning, and hopefully you'll be better off for it. Thank you. We'll see you next time.